Hi, my name is Elaine.
Hi everyone, this is Ashwin here.
Hi, I'm Krunal.
Hi, I am Sawda and we are a new management team for PowerStar Games. PowerStar Games has been working on a game called Bloodbath Revenge 4. This is the fourth installment of the game and it is highly anticipated by its fan base. The team had been working on the game for 18 months and finally delivered the game to the client. However, the client is not happy at all with the final product. Not only was the production delayed, the client was left completely in the dark during those 18 months. As a result of the communication gap, the game characters were found to be substandard at best. The story and arc are all over the place, and the game is just too violent for its target audience. In short, there is a mismatch between the client's vision for the game and the actual game that was delivered. Luckily, the client has given us a second chance, and we now have 12 months to fix the product. We have decided to use agile principles for this project and have planned 6 action steps to ensure success.
So action 1, which include the have a strong meeting to set the expectation, which include the reassure of the time update on a progress of the project and team member role and their experience. We all aware about that due to the COVID-19 we cannot meet the face to face. Therefore, the video conference at your convenience will be the most ideal way. We will use the Kanban board and this will determine the progress of the task and also allow you to set the deadline of the project. Have the timeline with the sprint. A successful project includes the keeping the team small, sticking to the short iteration and getting the feedback from the customer. We providing the 12-month timeline including the 1 to 4 week sprint client feedback including at the end of the each sprint. It helps to easily divide tasks into the cardboard on game design, code, management and audio, bugs, video, which everything covered for the gaming development. And action 3 is the have a review session and have the client presentation. We will have the prototype ready to present to you of the game prior to the proceeding to the development phase. We would like you to have through loops provide us with your feedback on how we can change and improve on a prototype. The all action has worked on the some principle including the variable, individual and face-to-face interaction, collaboration early and often with the customer, providing the working result quickly. Thank you.
Based on the client's requirements, we will create 2 to 3 designs for each character. We will share these designs with the client for their approval. Once the client shares their approval, we will start creating the prototype. Similarly, we will create the prototype in accordance with the requirements so that the age group is met and the customer demographics are analyzed. In the deployment phase, we'll ensure that the target gaming platforms are analyzed and we will develop the gameplay for each platform. The gaming development will be split into 4 sprints, and after each sprint, we will perform testing and seek approval from the client and then do further improvement and development. In the testing and modifying phase, we'll perform internal testing to identify bugs and technical issues in the game and gameplay. Post this, we'll perform continuous development and deployment. Once this is done, we'll invite users of around 100 to 200 in various age groups so that they can play in different platforms. We'll continuously assess their behavior during the game and gameplay and we'll record them with their consent. We'll ask questionnaire to help understand if they like the game and if they understood the gameplay as per our requirements. If the users find any part of the game confusing or they don't like anything about the game, we'll also ensure that the questionnaire is formed in such a way that these questions are answered.
Something that's important for us to consider is the customer lifecycle. This starts with reach. We can gain exposure throughout the game development process by maintaining a strong social media presence and posting constant updates and previews to draw interest. The next step is acquisition. We have to keep the customer's attention by inviting them to test the game, releasing short demos, or creating trailers and teaser videos. We can also host a dedicated Discord server for the game, which is a popular communication platform developed for gamers to keep interacting with potential customers. Next is conversion. We can have pre-order or early bird sales where customers are able to purchase the game for a discount. Some games also adopt an alpha and beta access model where customers can access and playtest the game before the release date for a lower price and also provide valuable feedback. Next is retention, which is after the release, where we have to be receptive to any feedback, complaints, or issues and promptly make updates and fixes to address them. We can also later release extra add-on or downloadable content to give reasons for customers to keep coming back and playing the game, and reward loyal customers with bonus in-game content. And the last step is advocacy. We have to encourage users to share and review the game online and on social media, and provide incentives for them to do so through referral programs, such as providing them with bonus items for each referral. Something else we have to consider are the risks involved and how best to minimize them. The first risk is that similar competitor games could be released before ours due to the previously delayed completion dates, and therefore we risk losing customer interest. In order to minimize this, we can ensure that we take in all user feedback, brainstorm and innovate to improve the game and make it as unique as possible in terms of art, gameplay, story and characters. We can conduct research into the current market to find gaps, popular genres, figure out what is oversaturated in the market, what performs well and what doesn't, and keep releasing updates, sneak peeks and teasers to keep the customers invested and excited for our game. And the next risk is over-iterating and over-developing the game through agile methodologies so much that it loses its original purpose. We can avoid this and minimize this by conducting daily scrums with the development team to ensure that the client's vision is being considered and met, and that the development is in line with their original goals. We can highlight the main purpose with a few key needs to keep them relevant and important throughout the development process, even as the game evolves, and hold weekly sprint reviews with the client and sprint retrospectives immediately after in order to identify whether the process is working effectively and reflect and improve if we have to.
We are positive that our 6 action steps, our customer lifecycle plan, and our business assurance plan are a recipe for success and can really turn it around for PowerStar games and for our client. Thanks for watching.